Alrighty, good morning, good evening, where the case may be in whatever part of the world you're living in. Now, my little second life demented deviant ones, I hope you're enjoying your week. Hey, we've almost here. The weekend is almost here. It is hump day after all. Now, today's going to be a little bit different as far as the video is concerned. I want to point out how can I put this in trying to be respectful. Um, Let me just go ahead and check my settings here real quick. There we go. Alright. You know what's trending all over YouTube? The Johnny Depp trial with his wife or ex-wife, whatever she was to him, and how she's gone crazy. Now, I want to point this out for just a moment. I find it unique and intriguing when it actually comes out to the public that people of superstar status like Johnny Depp or some other big known actor or actresses start dealing with everyday problems. From a guy's point of view, a simple guy's point of view, we've been dealing with crazy chicks our whole entire lives. You hardly ever hear about a superstar in the acting world or the singers or stuff like that freaking out and getting into crazy chicks. I mean, yeah, you hear the stalkers, people, chasing them around to get a glimpse or a quick picture. But for a superstar actor to settle down and marry one, now that's a rarity. And if it's not so much of a rarity, then you hardly ever hear about it in the news until something like this happens, which is what, once in a blue moon. I'm glad to see there's a little bit of normalcy going on in the world a little bit. I mean, think about it. A person like Johnny Depp actually having an encounter with a crazy chick. How many people, okay guys, raise your hand or comment down below. How many men out there have had their fair share of getting into relationships with chicks that ended up being crazy? I know I have. Even in Second Life, you run into the crazy ones. I mean, it doesn't matter what walk of life you are in. The real world, the virtual world. This is a rarity. Now, I feel for him, I really do. I mean, the fact that she took a crap in his bed because he didn't make it to a birthday party or something like that. Now, I have been watching a little bit of the trial, but not some rabid consumer of it. I mean, it's and it's really fascinating. This chick is really crazy. She should be the poster child for all crazy women out there. And I've dealt with some crazy ones. Trust me, I have. Now, this also sheds a little bit of light onto a great bigger issue. That's mental illness and abuse. Okay? It is not talked much about when it happens to a man, because usually most men are not going to sit there and talk about being underneath certain type of mental abuse or physical abuse by a woman. Because, well, let's face it, in today's society, even in the virtual world, you're going to be looked at as weak or what have you. But it does happen, everybody. There ain't no... It's just how we deal with it. Now, when we step away from the spotlights of the camera, like in the Johnny Depp trial, and we're dealing with everyday stresses and everyday, problems, we kind of lose perspective in what's going on. Now, people need help all over. I know this is a case today. It hit the papers early this morning, about 3 or 4 o'clock in this morning. Here locally, there was a body found in between somebody's storage shed and their home, badly decomposed, to the point to where they couldn't tell whether or not it was a man or a woman. Now, I'm willing to bet that this was probably some homeless person looking for shelter probably during the winter. And they're just now finding the body. Now, here's how they found the body locally. The owner of the house went out to the storage shed to get some stuff out. And he did. Anyway, the smell and the odor kind of knocked him down, apparently. And so he started looking around and snooping around and moving shit around and tracked the smell down to the building in between his storage shed and the house. Now, that's just another point of how people don't really notice what's going on around them in their inner circle. We didn't really have that bad of a winter, quite honestly. So, how could he not be noticed if it was a homeless person sleeping in between the buildings? I don't know. But that's neither here nor there. But see, it's all getting tied in together to the topic of mental illness. 90% of the people who are homeless usually have some type of mental illness condition. Now, as a society, we do a piss poor job of taking care of people. We really do. And it bothers me at times. So when I sitting there seeing the Johnny Depp trial and what all he's had to endure, I feel for the man. I feel for anybody that's going through something of that nature. That's why Second Life is such an important platform for people. That you can find resources, communities, and get the support emotionally that they might need. Well, this was a short video. I just wanted to take the time to voice my thoughts on, all this. And I hope you all having a great day. We were coming to you today from my living room in Second Life, so see you all across the grid. Have a great one. Oh, yeah.